So I'm with my cousin Ari, period. And we're about to go get something to eat and do face mask and everything. She already got my face right because she already let me use some of her product. My face feels really nice. But we're gonna go get something to eat. We're gonna come back, eat, and have a mukbang. What's up, y'all? So we're back and we are doing a mukbang and we're gonna tell story time. And I got honey lemon pepper wings.
And I got honey hot lemon pepper.
My favorite.
Yes. And I got a side of broccoli that I made because I like broccoli. So,
Her on the healthier side.
on the healthy tea.
You feel me?
Yes.
So yes. Oh, we have to introduce Stormy.
Yeah, Storm.
She's coming. Oh.
Yeah, she is.
But she's coming.
She's trying to get to the food. Storm is, Storm is a fat cat.
That's Stormy. Say hi, Stormy. She's so cute. Purr. Get it? Purr.
No.
Yeah, so yeah, this is my favorite go-to. We always get when we get wings, I always get honey lemon pepper and she always gets hot. So
Okay.
oh yeah, so this is not gonna be the longest mukbang because we actually have somewhere to be at around 7:30 and it's already like 6 o'clock. Right? It's already 6. Yeah, it's already hit 6. But we're gonna give you guys a story time. I moved back to Atlanta from living in New York. All right, y'all. Hold on.
We should do ASMR. Okay, story time. You lived in Atlanta.
So
How long now?
originally, I was born in New York, and then I lived in Detroit because my dad's from Michigan. In the middle of 4th grade, I moved to New York. From 4th grade graduation, still in New York. I just moved back to Atlanta now for 2 years. So this will be my 3rd year in Atlanta after my birthday, after December. Your girl's gonna be 22, big twos. Y'all already know about it. And stay tuned because I am gonna have a birthday vlog and Ari will be included in that birthday vlog. She don't really have a choice. That's what I'm saying. So
I'm gonna be in it.
yeah. So but that's my little story. I'm not gonna go into too much details, but I went to Redan Elementary when I lived in Georgia. And
Atlanta or New York?
Atlanta, New York.
Yeah.
I would say Atlanta.
Really?
Only because I didn't live in New York City. I lived in the New York State. I live upstate New York. So I was 5 hours away from New York City.
I can't believe it. I don't even think New York was like that big. But it's a big state.
But you got Albany, Syracuse, Buffalo. You got Rochester. And then you got the New York State, like city, Times Square, Bronx, Harlem. New York is a big state. Just like Georgia. Like Georgia is a big state and you have your cities in it,
And then you have the real country parts. Like where my dad lived at. My dad lived in Cordell. It's like 40 minutes away from Albany. If you know Georgia, then you know what that is near Albany State. Real country. But everybody think when they think of Georgia, they think of Atlanta.
Just like when I say New York, a lot of people assume it's New York City. Because I'm like, hey, I'm from New York. But I'm from upstate New York. And some people still don't know what upstate means. They be like, Brooklyn. And I be like,
I've heard of it because you ever seen Aaliyah J? So she, like, when she moved into her house, you know what I'm talking about? I think it was like, it just looked completely different.
She has a YouTube channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She did makeup, but like she be doing vlogs.
Yeah. I watch her sometimes. I like her.
She's beautiful. She look like Storm. She look like a little cat. I'm sorry, y'all. This food good. We need to make this a ASMR. I look at her. Them videos be looking so good. Some people, it's like how they eat it. Like even when they be eating the chicken, like they be eating the whole bone, like sucking it off the bone. I'm like, dang.
I'm all for eating everything, but baby, personally, I like when my wings are wet. Like, ooh, okay.
Me too.
Even so, yeah, like sometimes if it's not like they don't put too much honey in it or enough honey for me, I'll put more honey in it. Cause we have like honey lemon pepper season at home and like honey sabi. Okay.
Have you ever made it?
Yeah, my mom has made it, and I've made a honey lemon pepper wing sauce as well. It turned out so good. Like my brothers like it, and my brothers like if they like it, they ain't gonna sugarcoat it. They don't like it. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna eat it. Okay. That's how I know the girl be doing her thing because they ain't gonna cat.
Real eater. Not leave no meat on the bone. Sometimes I do. When I'm around like guys I like, I be eating like this, the wing. I be picking it off.
Girl, look at me. That's how I'm eating.
When I'm at
Not
home.
too much.
Yes, when I'm at home, pick up the wing. Yeah. I'm smashing the wing, but let me be around somebody I like. I'll be like, I'll extra save a little fries over after, so I don't look like I'm just a fat, greedy person.
Alright, y'all, I'm about to get y'all a story time.
I'm trying to come up with these topics, y'all.
I was talking to this guy. I'm not gonna tell you how we met, but I was talking to this guy. And a long story short, we went out on a date. He paid for everything. It was really nice.
Of course.
But you know, like obviously you always gotta have your own money just in case. You know what I'm saying? Because some guys be acting a little bit weird. Not too much, but enough. So he was really nice. He was cool. Like no cat. We had like, you know. Thought I had to burp. Excuse me. We had a lot in common or whatever, but like we got in one little disagreement. I got in one little fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You move with your auntie and uncle."
Oh Lord. I was like, huh?
Why am I like this? Who knows? God knows. Okay, he does. But
It made you perfect.
yeah.
Never sat on that. Never sat on that.
But yeah, we got in a disagreement and we didn't agree. And then he was like, "I'm gonna head out."
You said we got in a disagreement and we didn't agree.
Disagreement is. But still, like, not too much. But we got in a disagreement, right? And he was like, what? I don't want to go into too much detail, but it was basically what he was saying didn't make sense because we were talking about basically, we were talking about being healed from something, right? And I was telling him like, yeah, you know, nobody is 100% healed from anything. Like no matter how much you do heal and you go through the healing process, you're never going to be 100% healed from that.
You don't want to relive stuff.
Yeah, so not saying that you're still, you know, insecure about a certain thing or you're still dealing with it in a sense, but it's like
it still may be sensitive.
Exactly, it still may be a touchy topic. So it's like that doesn't mean that you haven't healed from it. It's just that, you know, not too much, you know, not too much on the sauce, just a little bit, okay? And so yeah, we just didn't agree about that. And I'm like, nobody's 100% healed from anything because that would mean that you're perfect. Nobody's perfect but God. So I didn't understand that. He said that was contradicting. I don't think so. What do you like? You think so? I don't think so. Like, and I'm all for like, look, if I'm wrong in a situation, or you know, if I really am the one that's like dragging it, I can own up to that. It's my fault.
No, because like, I think of it like this, right? You can be a child and something may happen to you, like at a certain house.
Right.
You can get older and you pass it and you are healed, but you still don't want to go to that fucking house. Like, sorry for cursing, but like you don't want to go back to that house. Like, it might trigger you. It might bring up things. You could be fully healed and moved on. Like, you don't think about it every day.
You could have dealt with it, but still, like, seeing it might bring up some emotions or something. Like,
and that doesn't make you not, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't mean that you haven't went through the process of healing with it.
Yeah.
It just means that it's still touchy to you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's real life.
I agree with that. I still feel like, as well, like I told him, nobody's 100% healed from anything. So, like, for you to say, like, oh, you can completely heal. And I mean, that's just how I feel about it, y'all. Like, honestly, because it's like, that don't make sense to me. Because even sometimes, even like in relationships, right? Say we're talking relationships. You may like, this is, okay, hold on.
The food getting good, y'all. We sorry. We trying to concentrate. We trying to stay on topic. But we like, just another bite. And then a word.
But like, okay, just like in relationships, right? I feel like, as far as like, say you just got out of a relationship and you're trying to talk to somebody else, I don't think personally you should do that. You should go through the motions.
Yeah.
And go ahead, get that person out of your system before you should talk to somebody else. Because you don't want to bring like your past relationship issues into the next relationship. So in that sense, I feel like, yeah, heal from that, do whatever you gotta do. I also think that even friendships, like say you healing friendships in the past that, you know, wasn't tasteful or whatever, you can still like learn from that. Everything is a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to learn from those things. And I feel like the biggest part of healing is learning the lesson out of it. Because it's like, you went through it, right? You can't take it back that you went through it. But what did you learn from it? Even though, you know, probably what you went through wasn't probably tasteful, but like, what's the lesson that you got out of it? And you have to take accountability as well. Like, you know what? I stayed in that relationship knowing that I saw the red flags, or I continued to talk to that person after what he showed me, or he or she showed me. You know what I'm saying? So people do have to take accountability as well, because you can't 100% blame it on that other person. Like,
I agree with you.
I hate people. Well, I don't hate people, but I hate when people like I don't trust people if I just met them and they blame everything on their ex. Like, oh, my ex is this and my ex is that. Because it's like, at one point, where do you take accountability for it? Because nobody's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every action has a reaction. So what did you do to make this person, like, you only telling me what they did, but like, okay, so what did you do?
Period. Yeah.
Like, I don't like stuff like that. I really don't even know how I just started talking about that, but you know.
It's the truth.
It is.
Like, even when I tell, like, you know, I tell you what happened and stuff with my ex and stuff like that. But when I talk about him to like
other people,
or like a guy I'm trying to talk to, or like we were talking, it's on the stage, I just don't be like, oh, he's this, he's this, he's that. I'll be like, no, we both. I was so. You'll be around somebody so much, you start to act like them. I definitely am a positive person, but at that moment I wasn't. So it was just toxic on both ends. It was just a lot of bullshit. And I definitely could have made him feel a lot more secure. And that's something that I say a lot, like even when I was speaking to, you know, what's the name, and we talked about what would you do different. That was like a real topic. I don't know if you're supposed to take your time to eat this food, but I got 3 wings left and I'm full. So
I'm gonna add on to what you said. I don't like saying like, oh, that's so, because I know what I'm saying. I know what I want to say. I'm gonna add on to what you said when you said that. It again. I'm working on it. It's something I'm working on. But yeah, so when you're in a relationship, or like I said, if you're talking to somebody, I feel like a lot of people don't like to blame things on their ex because they're not ready to walk in their truth. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that, you have to walk in the truth with everything, y'all. When I say that is, like I said, you have to take accountability for your actions, whether that be a relationship or friendship or anything. You have to take accountability. Like, walking in your truth means accepting the fact that, okay, I did this. Mm-hmm. I could have did this better.
I should never accept this.
Exactly.
Or, yeah.
And it's like, oh, go ahead.
No, you finish it.
Yeah, so it's like, also, that's with anything though. And one thing that I had to learn was to not worry about things that are not in my control. And as much as that sounds, like it's not easy. It's not easy, especially if you overthink and sometimes you have to be in the need of control. That's actually not a good trait. To a certain degree, yes, but the need to want to be controlled, because you're not going to be in control to a certain degree of like your life. To a certain degree, yes, as far as what you wear in the morning, you can choose what you want to wear. You can choose what hairstyle you want. But I'm talking about like the main life problems that we go through. A lot of times, we just have to let the course of life, run this course. Mm-hmm. We're not going to be able to control everything. So we do need to let go of the need of that. I have to control this, have to control that. Because a lot of stuff is not going to be in our control. So don't focus on the part that you can't control. Focus on the things that you can control. Focus on the things that's right in front of you, like in the now, present moment. And a lot of people worry about their past and stuff like that as well, or they dwell on it a lot. But it's like, we're not in the past anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can't ever go back to the past. You can't relive anything. Mm-hmm. But you can change your future by the present moment and by making steps. Oh, just like we were talking about this the other day. Just like when you want to become that person, right? When you're in the midst of becoming that person who you want to become, it doesn't happen overnight, right? So every day you have to take little steps to becoming that person. And then eventually, one day you're going to wake up in your 6-figure house, making 6 figures, you know what I'm saying? Because you took baby steps to get there. And a lot of people are not ready to take those baby steps. They want it like instantly, like instant noodles. You just warm it up and it's there. Mm-hmm. But no, those good things come to those who wait. You have to wait. It's never gonna be an easy process. That's what anything that's really worth having. It's not gonna be an easy process. And also, like, you have to just like enjoy going through the process. Because sometimes, say you got what you wanted, right? You got everything you wanted. Sometimes the process be like the best part. Like, I had to do this, I had to go through that, I learned from this, I learned from that. Like, looking back at it, the process be like the best part, low key, but we don't see it when we're going through it. Yeah. You know?
That's true. You're a wise girl.
Thank you. You too.
You think so?
I think so.
No, this is my cousin.
Yeah, it's my cousin. Period. I'm sorry. But yeah. And that's why I also think I'm about to how many wings did I eat? 1, 2, 3, 4. I ate 5. 1, 2, 3. I had 4. I got 5 because I got 5 left. I had 10. That's also why it's important, y'all, to like watch the company that you keep. Because like I was telling her, we had a conversation yesterday. Either you're gonna influence that person more, or that person or thing is gonna influence you more. So you have to be careful, because like, well, this happened to me a couple times. You ever bring a friend home and your mom like, I don't like that, or you know what I'm saying? I don't even know what vibe. And your mom be like, because they can see it, but sometimes we don't listen. Like, I know, like, I'm low key hard headed a little bit, not too much, but enough to where I had to go through some, I could have been saved problems, but through like friendships and stuff. But yeah, because sometimes we don't see it, and other people see it, but we don't believe it, so we still want to be friends with them, or we still want to go through the process.
What do they do?
Yeah,
it's sometimes your parents can see
what you can't see. Yeah.
And other people too.
Yeah.
We even said it. Like, I mean, we're not gonna speak on nobody.
Yeah, right.
Like, you could sit. Energy.
Yeah.
It was like
you can feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel what kind of spirit people are operating in, and it's no in between. Like, for an example, it don't matter like if they did nice things before. It matters what they're doing and how they're treating you now. Because you know what I'm saying. Like I just said, we can't go based off the past. We have to go based off of the present. Because we're in the present now. So yeah, I definitely agree with that. And y'all, if you got this far in the video, just know that I appreciate it. This is a little mini mukbang, and I'm not done yet, but like, still gonna give my thanks and gratitude to you guys for watching, because I've been trying to make a video
all day.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
I said I had to make a video for y'all because I'm gonna be more consistent on here. My word is my bond, so you know I have to keep my word and get some content going so y'all can see my life, what I be doing. This is like kind of a chill day. It's raining outside too. That's why I have on this. And Ari just gave me this cute jacket. Isn't it so cute, y'all? Like, hold on, I have to give them one.
Give them the whole 360. Wow. Period. Period.
It's so cute to me. Like, this is so cute. For real. And yeah, so it's raining outside as well. But we did go get my ice cream, and she got her broccoli, and she got her water and stuff. Like, we planned so, and we are also about to go as well to church.
Yeah.
To Bible study. Not Bible study, to rehearsal.
Yeah.
Because your girl sings. All right, that was just a snippet. Yeah, y'all. So let us know and let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. So thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Have a good day, night, evening, whenever you're watching this.
I was just like, what do you call them? The buttes?
Y'all, I have to come up with a name.
Yeah, it could be buttes.
Buttes. Think about it. You guys are watching. What's a good name that I can call the game? This is the crew, you know? My crew, let's go.
If it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
Every video is gonna get better, y'all.
More and more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah.
Every time.
It's a chill day. We're just literally being our authentic
selves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is what you get. This is what we did today.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah. So
period. So thank you for watching and stay tuned for more. Yeah.